I was combing through untapped.gg stats and looking for, what are the decks that are performing really well in best of one standard. And there was a deck that had a really nice win rate, but not many people are playing it. And it's called Azorius Enchantments. Let's check it out. Welcome to the Attic Mana Dad here. It's the channel where we explore what's fun in Magic, mostly on Arena. On Arena, this deck I copied from a Mythic player has a 57% win rate up in the upper echelons. We're playing in like silver right now, okay? But that's okay. We can still crib from the best players with this deck. It's an interesting deck list. Stick around to the end. I'm going to have some commentary on this deck list, but it's got like more than 100 matches, and it's a 57 point something win rate. So I thought we got to try this out. So let's take a look. Using a bunch of the new cards from Duskmourn. You got Entity Tracker, which is a 2/3 flash whenever an enchantment you control enters, and whenever you fully unlock a room. Not relevant. Draw a card. So that plus Enduring Innocence, which is going to draw us cards whenever a creature with power 2 or less enters, although it triggers only once per turn. That's like the main draw engine. We've also got Enduring Curiosity, as if we weren't drawing enough cards. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. If you like drawing cards, this is a great deck, as you're going to see in the matches. And these enduring enchantment things, when they die, they're going to come back, so they'll stick around with their abilities. Also, a couple copies of Overlord of the Flood Pits, which is kind of fun. You can cast it for 3 mana and get your enchantment triggers and whatnot. So that's the top end of the deck. But what's on the low end? Like turn 1, we're going to try to play Optimistic Scavenger. Hopefully that's in our opening hand. If not, we've got some, got Valgavoth's Lair as a tap land. That'll be our turn 1. Turn 2, follow it up with Silent Hall Creeper, which is a 1/1 rare, can't be blocked, and then it's going to do 3 different things when it deals damage, only once. First one you usually want to do is draw a card. Second one you usually want to do is +2 +1/+1 counters. Third one is when it becomes a copy of another target creature you control. And so hopefully by that time you got another creature down. And the counters stick around on it, so that's good. Or we got 3 copies of Gremlin Tamer, which just has Enchantment Fall, the Eerie ability. Whenever enchantment enters, make a 1/1 red gremlin creature token. That's fine. For removal, Ossification. You know this one probably already. Enchants a basic land, removes a creature or a planeswalker. And then this one is, you've probably already been seeing this. This is great limited. It's just a great card. 2 mana. It's going to exile target non-land permanent opponent controls until it leaves the battlefield. It's giving the creature lifelink +1/+0 and ward 2. So if you're fast enough, by the time they can get up the mana to remove the creature this is on, you've already hit them for a bunch, maybe possibly unblockable with Silent Hall Creeper. So that's pretty cool. Also can do Feather of Flight to draw a card, give +1/+0 and flying. That is from Bloomburrow. Then we have 2 copies of this protection spell, Shardmage Rescue, which is flash, so you can treat it like a protection spell. Comes in, gives the enchanted creature hexproof for one turn, and a +1/+1. Now, here's the big finisher, Ethereal Armor, and you'll see in the video as I play, I finally put it together how to use this in the deck. It's a great card, but in combination with Silent Hall Creeper, all you want to do is get enough enchantments down, get your opponent to tap out, plop this on the Silent Hall Creeper, and just one-shot him. That's one play pattern you can do with this deck, and it is a very good one, as I only discovered later playing this out. But you can watch me go through the machinations, learn to play this deck with me. Thanks for joining me. Check out a message from Overlord of the Hauntwoods, and then we'll get into the matches.
Hey, it's me, Overlord of the Hauntwoods. Actually, haunting and overlording are just my hobbies. My day job is managing the YouTube algorithm. I try to make sure lots of negative, conspiracy-laden clickbait shows up in your feed. Nightmare fuel. Whatever you do, don't like, comment, or elder gods forbid, subscribe! to a channel like this one, okay? We don't need your feed filled up with people who genuinely enjoy playing Magic like this so-called Manadad. He puts deck lists and other useful links in the description. He even shows real win rate stats at the end of the videos. Yikes. Clicking on positive, helpful videos takes away from the time I could be spending haunting woods or putting my friend Writhing Chrysalis into draft boosters. But you don't have to take it from me. 9 out of 10 players who want to unban grief agree. Now let's see. What is your racist uncle clicking on today? He has impeccable taste. Let me send some of those videos your way.
A is for Azorius Enchantments. Well, no enchantments here, but hopefully we'll draw some. Looks like this is the best way to cast our Optimistic Scavenger. And it's the Rabbits deck. Interesting. Well, I think we still go for double scabs, yeah? Eventually then we're going to flash in the entity and then Ethereal Armor. They don't block here, so we just get a free point of damage. Sarathra Angel. They might call her number 2. I see some parallels here. No blocks. Okay. We're possibly going to take some serious crackback damage here. But we need another white mana. Valley Quest Caller, yep. Here we go. Opponent's got the 1-2 punch. 1-1-2 punch. Take 5. And my turn, flash this in. Aha! Flood Farm Verge. So, I can play 1 Ethereal Armor and draw 2 cards. Or I can play 2 Ethereal Armors and draw 2 cards. What do we want? They don't have a ton of removal, right? Let's just buff everything. Buff you. Buff you. Draw and draw. No attacks. Maybe I should have buffed a Yu'd. Burrow Guard Mentor. They're willing to attack here. Is this the 0 interaction rabbits deck? Might be. Okay, they're coming in with the 5/5. I could trade one of these guys in just to get that off the board. Probably the best. Gotta get these Burrow Guard Mentors a little smaller. Okay, well, land. I don't know if the chump blocker from this is that useful. Might want white mana, so let's just colorless, blue. Let's make another guy. And let's buff up the first strikers. Enduring Innocence, no attacks. Oh, they did have removal. Well, now we're in big trouble. 2 5/5s. And a 4/4. Yikes. Lose one of our creatures there. Take 9, go to 2. They have a buff. This would... Here, let's play planes so we don't have to take some damage. Hope they don't have more removal. Do we go down to 1? Just to draw another card? If I block the Might Caller with the first striker, Beauregard goes down to being a 3/3. So they're taking a turn off. Maybe we got a shot here. Yikes. Alright, deck. Let's see you do your thing. Oh my goodness. What nice for that. What do we get? Oof. Okay. Play this, draw a card. Ossification. Are we better off getting rid of the Tramplers, probably? And would I want another entity tracker just to draw more? I get a basic land. You. Yeah, it's Paw Patch Recruit. What did I just do? Let's buff up the lifelinker, please. Hey, another Ossification. Which we cannot cast. That kind of stinks. Oh, jeez. What a rip off the top. Couldn't get a land, huh? Just draw land. I think, yeah. Put this on that. And then these guys can block these. And this guy, well, I guess we may as well stop the Might Caller. And then do we have to put a tracker in front of the 4/4? I believe we do. Because we're going to gain 3, so we'll bet 4, so we would die if we don't. Okay. Hey, oh, we get triggers. Okay. Target a creature. Oh, we got all creeper. Those can block. Oh my goodness, and they're buffing everything up. Buff up the Hall Creeper. I'll go Vacillaire. Let's ossify. This guy. Buff up. Just a 5 toughness. And what else? We risk playing this. Guess this is our only way to double spell here. We can exile something. Take out one of these guys. I don't think I dare attack still. Have we turned it around? Quest caller number 4. Oh my goodness. Right? Got a quest caller here. Buffing it up. Should we buff this one probably? Don't really want to block with it. Attack with it. And yeah, let's scavenge. Draw a card. White, so keep getting stuck on white. Make this bigger, and I'll make you bigger. And just attack with this. That should draw us cards. Oh, drawing so many cards. I love it. Draw a card. Ooh, Overlord of the Flood Pits. We could impend it. I'm just going to end the turn. I think we've turned a corner here. Phineas H. Archer, and yes, opponent scoops it up. Up against Noon, the Noonday Demon. Tom Noonan. We go first. Yeah, at least we have Ossification, but okay. They take a mulligan. Could be a sign of looking for a ley line. Okay, well, better late than never on the Scavenger. Botanical Sanctum Melira. Huh. Well, Melira is usually worth getting off the board. Sack it. Relic of Legends. Okay, they're ramping. Oh. We can. What do we want to put a plus on? Like this. They're going to probably take out that Enduring Innocence if they can. Shelter something with ghosts and protect it with the Shardmage Rescue. Tomek, Wielder of Law. What if your Tomek went bye-bye? Hit you for 7. Okay, this is working well. Well, it does have a lot of mana. Almost at Atraxa levels. Let's see what we get. Feather of Flight. Plus, let's put it on here. Leyline coming at us. If it's 2 ley lines, then we're in trouble. Air tie. Okay. An attempt to hit the Enduring Innocence. Let them pay the ward first. We'll go, no, sorry. Deal the damage to them. They have to chomp now. Good game. King Darien. Silent upon a peak. And King Darien. Azorius Enchantments. It's the deck I wanted to record. I have a feeling it's not going to get a lot of clicks, but I don't know. Maybe if I come up with a catchy enough title. Let's see. Okay, well, we got the Scavenger. This is kind of a rough hand, but opponent's going first, so we could draw into something. As long as the Scavenger survives and we put the feather on it and we draw and we plus it. Might do a keep. And they're black. Chances of survival looking not so good. Maybe we do the lair. Cover battle. Okay, well. Probably take the entity tracker if your opponent. What would you take? They took the flight. No blocks. We get another one. So let's play that. Put this on blue. Trigger, trigger. We go all in on one guy? Or just spread it around? Take 2. Yogg! Draw some cards. Look who else is going to be drawing cards though soon. You'll see. It's the opponent. Actually, might cash one of these in just to get rid of Yawgmoth, if I may. And that hits. Odium. Shieldred. Holy camole. Well, that's a really bad card for us. We like to draw. Sheltered by ghosts. Okay. We can get shielded off the battlefield, at least for now. We want to definitely, do the exile before. Do the lifelink too? Buff it all up. Super buff. And they got the mana. They can definitely, if they have removal, this scavenger will not survive, and we're pretty much toast. We had a rough mana draw. Where is it?
No! This thing is eating my hand!
In other words, how long of a screw is necessary?
Screwed.
Gix's command wipes almost my whole board. Nope, does wipe my whole board. Hey, but we got Feather of Flight back, so that's cool. Let's go to another game. Up against BDR 44. I don't really even want to speculate on what that sounds like. Well, we got the Ossification. Like a third land. And plays Wastes. Either play Plains if we need to ossify something. Okay, get the Creeper on the board. Well, it might be a control deck. Oh, no, they got a Creeper. It might be our same deck. So I creep. Yeah. Can't block. Unblockable. Do they go for the plus or they go for the draw? Go for the draw. And what do they play? Really have a land in all those cards. Right? Right, opponent? Oh, sheltered by ghosts. They take that out. Okay. So that's Ward 2 now. So we can't... Well, no. I mean, I guess non-land permanent opponent controls. We could take it off of them. Creature. Gremlin Tamer. It's a mirror match! Their Creeper gets creepy. To a 3/3. I think we want to draw with our Creeper. Just want to gain some life? I guess we do. Sure why it's pausing. They have the instant speed protection spell, I suppose. Leaking information to us. Let's draw. Another entity tracker. So, if they've got that, then we don't want to ossify this turn, so let's pass. Can always flash in an entity tracker. Oh, they did have the Shardmage rescue, sure. The Gremmy. And we're up on life, but they're up on board. Another Creeper. Hit us for a bunch. Interesting. Well, they're going to offer us the trade with the Gremlin Tamer. Oh, no, wait, that's not a trade. I keep thinking that's a 3-2. No blocks. They remove our entity tracker, then that's a punt. What is going crazy with gremlins? Ooh, okay. Well, Ethereal Armor will get us started. They're tapped out. You just draw a ton of cards and get rid of one of their guys. We get rid of this guy. Man, I think we gotta trim out the Gremlin Tamers. Yeah, buff up the lifelinker. Attack. Attack. Oh wait, is this not first strike? Whoops. Oopsie. Well, it cleared the board. Much more manageable board. Off our silence. Where did Shelter by Ghost come back? Oh, because it had the Shelter by Ghost there. I see. Okay. That was a big punt.
From the end zone, he punts it. Oh my goodness, this could be the longest punt in Super Bowl history.
I don't think I've been that excited for a punt. What a punt.
They are in a good position to draw out of whatever they're doing. It just creep, draw 2. What we got going? Got our own Gremlin Tamer. And what do I put the Ethereal Armor on? Or whatever I least care about losing. Buff up these guys by 1. It's going to be an interesting battle here. Maybe I was supposed to just get the Flood Pits on the board, hope they don't draw removal. They're really aggressive with these Shardmage's rescues. I feel like you're supposed to hold those back. Maybe actually I was supposed to just enchant the Silent Hall Creeper. They draw Ethereal Armor, they just one-shot me with theirs. Opponent is thinking.
I do not have time for this. I do not have time for you.
Lots of counters to distribute here. Distributate. Beginning the gremlins. Okay, Flood Farm Verge. I think I want to draw. Plus counter, I think. Another Gremlin Tamer, another Flood Farm Verge. Do I try to draw into another Ethereal Armor? I totally misplayed that Ethereal Armor. Go for it. Go for the win. Go for it. Connect 4. Get 3 in a row. Go for 1 more. I don't like how it's pausing over there. Let's have a handful of Shardmage's rescues, maybe? Their deck list seems very similar. I mean, obviously we're not running this Grand Entryway Elegant Rotunda combo, but otherwise... Oh, there it is. Okay. Discard a card. What do we not care about? Gremlin Tamer. Going for the win! Do we have it? Do we have it? Opponent. Oh! Ooh! Yes! Win in the mirror. Azorius Enchantments. Trying to bring you some good gameplay up against Ukog. Goku backwards, maybe? Half keep. Look at this. We got the scav. We got decent mana here. Guess we would like double blue for curiosity, but we have everything. It's a red deck. It's a red deck. Emberheart Challenger. And plays the Ruckus on it. Hits the mountain, hits it for 4. Wouchy Wouchy. Ossify. So you get a plus. You get removed. Hit you for 5. Hopefully that slowed them down. Look at a grip of cards in their hand. I'd love to see that lifelink. Okay, Manifold Mouse. Unoffspringed. Blood Farm Verge. Target a creature. Maybe let's, because this is a 2-turn kill. They're not going to block with the mouse. Oh! Taken down red. Yeah. Okay, here's the stats. Played for less than an hour, 48 minutes. Went 5-4 for a 56% win rate, very close to the printed 57% win rate. On the play, 80%. On the draw, 25%. Womp womp. Wizard, please fix the play draw disparities. I mean, I guess that shows you this deck really likes to be on the play. It likes to win fast. Or if other decks react against it and have more time to react against it, they do better. Won 2/3 of the games against mono red. 100% of the games against Azorius decks, including a mirror match there. Black decks, not so much, but you know, if the deck is slow enough, we can win it. Got on a nice heater there. That's all about I can say about the record. But looking at the deck list, I would say we need more basics in this deck list. I don't know what you'd take out. Maybe the Valgavoth's Lairs. Just go with a couple more plains and an island, because we really need them to turn on the Flood Farm Verges, and we need them to turn on the Ossifications. And I think that's key enough. I think probably some of these later plays like Enduring Curiosity, Overlord of the Flood Pits, for best of one, probably don't need it. You're either going to win fast or you're not, as we can see. So take that out. The Gremlin Tamers is more of a late win con as well. So I wasn't super impressed with those. So overall, I think this deck could be tuned and maybe even be even better. So very excited with how this turned out. It's a little bit of a learning curve on the deck. We figured it out closer to the end there and started winning more games. So thanks for joining me in the attic. I've been Mana Dad, reminding you Magic is a game so fun, even dads can enjoy it. And watch some other videos that YouTube thinks you will enjoy. Adios.